Alright, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of TEW Local Global 1987. We're back with some GCW. Let's get straight into it. Still at 44, we're going to go right back to the Mid-South as we slowly get there. It's been slow, but we're almost there. Okay. So, I've already written out pretty much all of the shows until, I think it's, until January's Championship Wrestling. So I've written all the shows until after Revolution. Like a little bit after. So this shouldn't take long. So we're going to start off our show with Dustin Rhodes. The man who defeated Shane Douglas last episode. I know it's been a while, but... So Dustin Rhodes is going to open the show with a promo. Sting will come out. And who else will come out but Steve Blackman and Kama Mustafa. Okay, we'll put this at a 10 minutes. That's going to open the show. We're going to have a Steve Austin interview. So, Steve Austin, interview with Steve Austin. He has his eyes on the world title. Okay, that can go for 5 minutes. That's going to go right there. We're going to have, let's see what happened. Okay, we're going to have Mando Guerrero. And he's going to challenge Chavo and Big John. John and Chavo on behalf of him and Eddie. At Halloween Hell. Okay? And then we're going to close the show with a promo segment. With Shane Douglas, Chris Candido, Diesel, Hunter. I think that's all of them. Okay. Franchise altercation, I'll say. With a Candido challenging Shane Douglas. We're getting there. So, our main event is going to be, I'm going to do Chris Candido. And he's going to go... He's going to go over on... To Mike Awesome. A throwback to Revolution 1990 for the Tri-State Championship. I think that can go around 15 minutes with Chris Candido getting the victory. Okay, we're going to have Mando Guerrero in a match. Give him a reason to be out there. Mondo, and he's going to get a victory over Avatar. Okay, then we can get a tag team match. We're going to do Stars and Stripes versus the Faces of Fear. And in 7 minutes, Meng will be getting the victory. We're going to have a match right here. With Ahmed Johnson facing off against Fit Finlay. No, let's not do that. Let's do somebody else, because I want to give Finlay a win. So we're going to do Finlay versus 1, 2, 3. Sure, why not? That can go around 8 minutes with Finlay getting the victory. And then we'll do another singles match. We're going to do... Isaac Yankum DDS. Tommy Dreamer. Now let's do something else. I'm going to do Alex Wright versus somebody else. Alex Wright versus Disco. Alex Wright Disco. And Alex Wright getting the victory. Because I like Alex Wright, and Disco is okay. I mean, he's the greatest wrestler of all time. And for Isaac Yankem, we're going to do a promo package. So it's going to be a hype video for soon to debut Isaac Yankem DDS. Run the show. Dustin Rhodes is opening the show with a promo talking about, you know, being the #1 contender for the World Championship, facing Sting at Halloween Hell, and Sting comes out, and he says Dustin is a formidable opponent. He has great in-ring ability, but at Halloween Hell, Sting will, of course, come out victorious. Then Blackman and Mustafa come out, and they want an opportunity to showcase how good they are in the ring. And they challenge Sting and Dustin to a tag team match next week. And Sting and Dustin, they agree. So next week, we're going to see challenger and champion Dustin and Sting teaming up to face off against Steve Blackman and Kama Mustafa. Okay. Next up, we've got Alex Wright going over on Disco Inferno. Alex Wright defeating Disco in 8:33 by submission with an STF after blatantly cheating. Alex with a 55, Disco with a 52. And then we've got a hype video for the soon-to-debut Isaac Yankem DDS. Yeah. Fit Finley goes over on the 1-2-3 Kid in 8 minutes by pinfall with a tombstone pile driver. 1-2-3 was really off his game. Gets a 50. Finley with a 60. 62. Not too shabby. We've got an interview with Stunning Steve Austin. They're asking him what's next for him after the split up of the Hollywood Blondes. He says that he has his eyes on the World Championship. He's not held the title in probably around 3-4 years now. I think it'd be 3 years, right? Because he would have lost it in like February 91 or January 91, if I remember. I don't remember at all. Anyway, he hasn't held the title in a while. Well, he has his eyes on the championship once again. He will become a 3-time world champion in the soon future, and he hopes that Brian Pillman can move on from the split of the Hollywood Blondes. An 83. Stars and Stripes lose to Meng and the Barbarian in 7-11 when Meng defeated the Patriot by pinfall with a super kick. Okay, he seemed off his game, still got a 74. 67. Mondo Guerrero goes over on Avatar with a German suplex. Afterwards, he grabs a mic. Oh, he's not really great on the mic, is he? He grabs a mic, and he challenges Big John and Chavo Guerrero to a tag team match at Halloween Hell. It's going to be Mondo and Eddie versus Chavo and Big John, if they accept. Chris Candido goes over on Mike Awesome. Just a little match, getting Candido over. Afterwards, Franchise are arguing. That's probably what I should have used instead of altercation. Franchise are arguing, and Chris Candido has had enough of Shane Douglas throwing Franchise into the ground. Candido challenges Douglas for his spot as leader of Franchise. So at Halloween Hell, we're going to also get Chris Candido versus Shane Douglas, with Shane Douglas' spot as leader on the line. 74. Big Titan. I kind of want to hire Big Titan. If you guys don't know who Big Titan is, he is the fake Razor Ramon from 1995, 1994, 95, I think, 96. They let Scott Hall left the WWF in 1996, so it would have been 96, yeah. Also, I hired a few more staff members. We have Charles Robinson, a new referee for GCW, because we only had one referee, and it's time we had a little more referees. Jack Doan, another former referee. I think he worked for the WWF for a while, actually, and so did Charles Robinson. He is known as the Mini Nature Boy. Joey Styles, no introduction needed, but we needed a color commentator, and Joey Styles seems like a good fit. He's not as good as Jesse Ventura, obviously, but he'll have to do the job. Okay, and Jesse Ventura's got 13 more days. But once he comes back, I'm not going to have Jesse as a commentator anymore. It's time for him to transition into another role, which will be explained shortly. Okay, and as you can see, we also got Paul Orndorff coming in to be a road agent, I believe. Or not. Okay, I don't know. Why did I hire Wonderful again? I don't remember. I think it was road agent, though. Alright. We're going to sim up to Mid-South Invasion. Again, just going to book it myself. Not going to show anything that happens because it's just to get popularity in the Mid-South, which we're getting. 45. And we're going to see you at Saturday Night's Wrestling number 2 right now. Alright, we're here at Saturday Night's Wrestling. We're going to go right back to the Mid-South. And by the way, that Mid-South Invasion number 4 was the final Mid-South Invasion. We don't need them anymore. I think we're going to be hitting Cult either before we would have another Mid-South Invasion, or we're going to, like, it's not going to be necessary. We're going to hit Cult before Revolution for sure. I don't even doubt it anymore. So, I don't think we need them anymore. But tonight, we're going to get a tag team contest. We're going to get Dustin Rhodes teaming up with Sting versus the, where are you? Are you guys not a team anymore? Well, you are now. With Dustin going over. Okay. We're going to get a Brian Pillman promo. Brian Pillman promo from his home. Okay, we're going to have Chavo Guerrero facing off against Disco Inferno. Where is Disco? There you go. With Chavo getting the victory. Okay. We're going to have Chavo Guerrero cut a promo. So Chavo will accept Mondo's challenge. Which means at Halloween Hell, we're going to see Chavo Guerrero and Big John face off against Mondo Guerrero and Eddie Guerrero. And then we're going to have Chris Candido cut a promo with Diesel, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Jim Cornette. Am I missing somebody? I don't want to put Shane Douglas in. I gotta be missing someone, right? Table. Okay, I'm not missing anybody. I don't know why. That franchise really fell off, didn't it? Has really fallen from grace ever since Brian Pillman left. Alright, Candido is trying to get franchise on his side. Only Diesel accepts. Okay. And now we can fill in some matches. We're going to get a match between the Pillman promo and the Chavo promo. It's going to be Johnny B. Bad facing off against face on face? Yeah, let's do face on face. How about an Intercontinental Championship match? Kensuke Sasaki hasn't really been getting the best kind of treatment as Intercontinental Champion. I do have a storyline planned for him. I'll keep you strong. I do have a storyline planned for Kensuke Sasaki. However, it only begins in, like, November-ish. So, until then, yeah. Babyface Jericho is going to have a match tonight. Going to face off against Alex Wright. And Alex Wright will be getting the victory. Trying to give Alex a little bit of a push here. And we can film another match before the Kensuke Johnny B. Bad one. It's going to be Jerry Lynn. Going to give Jerry a match. Jerry Lynn will be facing off against Jerry Lynn versus face on face again. Jerry Lynn, Johnny Ace. It's going to be a 15-minute match, and Jerry Lynn will be getting the shocking victory over Johnny Ace. I'll keep it strong. Okay, how about I just protect you? Alright, keep it strong. You want both. Okay. That's fine. That can go right there. And we'll give the Pillman promo another minute. And we'll give the Candido promo another minute. There you go. Whoops. Run the show. Starting us off, we got Franchise in the ring. Franchise without the leader, Shane Douglas. Candido is trying to get Franchise on his side. And as we've mentioned, only Diesel accepts to go with Candido, which means Hunter and Jim Cornette are still allied with Shane Douglas. But Candido and Diesel are kind of like on their own side. So some dissension in Franchise. 76. Chris Candido versus Alex Wright ends with Alex Wright defeating Chris Jericho in 10-14 by submission within STF. Jericho sustained a damaged shoulder. That's not good. Thanks, Orndorff. Chavo defeats Disco Inferno 807 by submission. And Chavo then accepts Mondo Guerrero's challenge, which means Eddie and Mondo versus Chavo and Big John at Halloween Hell. Chavo also challenges Eddie Guerrero to a singles match for the Cruiserweight Championship in 2 weeks. So the final show before Halloween Hell, we're going to see Chavo versus Eddie for the Cruiserweight Championship as well. 54. Johnny B. Bad versus Kensuke Sasaki. As you can see, his heel turn is starting to take effect. We're going to start turning Kensuke heel. Kensuke Sasaki. Wrestling Decent Reaction. Okay. 69. Jerry Lynn goes over on Johnny Ace. 66. Brian Pillman promo from his home. He feels bad. He felt bad that he turned on Austin. He really felt bad for turning on him a few years ago. Franchise was not what Pillman wanted. He realized that teaming with Austin was the only thing that Pillman wanted to do in professional wrestling, that Austin was his best friend and still is his best friend. He apologizes to Austin for his actions if it affected the Hollywood Blondes over the past few months. All he wants is for the Hollywood Blondes to get back together, so he wishes that Austin can forgive him. A 92. And then our main event, Dustin and Sting defeat Kama and Blackman. Not much to say. 77, prove our popularity in 7 regions. Okay. Chris Jericho's injury. Let me check that injury. 20 days, that's not that bad. Okay. What's our popularity doing? Still at 45. That's not bad. Alright, thank you guys for watching this episode of GCW. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more. In the next episode, we'll be running 2 Saturday Night's Wrestling, as well as seeing the results of Halloween Hell 1994, with the main event being Sting versus Dustin Rhodes. Also on the card, Chavo, Guerrero, and Big John versus Eddie Guerrero and Mondo Guerrero. Shane Douglas versus Chris Candido, with the winner being crowned the leader of Franchise. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.